everybody, welcome to F1 Manager Sundays. We're back with McLaren and we're looking for some podiums today. Hello to Justin, hello to Elite Silver, hello to Tommy Williams, to Callum, to Pulse Potato tonight, to everybody who's in the chat. And we are still celebrating 1,000 subscribers on the channel, which, I mean, honestly blows my mind. Enough of you are enjoying what I'm doing. A man in his 30s shouting at a computer game. I mean, it's crazy, but I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. The colour on the chat has changed to red. Yeah, it seems to be doing something funky there, doesn't it? Hang on, get rid of that one. Yeah, that is different, isn't it? Not sure how that's happened, but anyway. So Justin's gone to get some dumplings. Very nice. So, yeah, thank you so much for the support, getting me to 1,000 subscribers. I hope to keep repaying your faith with more content that you enjoy. And that starts right now with McLaren. So we've actually got lots to do today. We've got a sprint weekend in Belgium. Then we've got the summer break and the Dutch Grand Prix. I was not on F1 23 earlier. I'm avoiding it because yesterday the game corrupted and I'm going to need to take some time to go through and do liveries and bits and bobs. Although the new game is coming out soon. So, yeah, I mean, it couldn't have really happened at a better time. I say better time. There's no good time for it to happen, really, is there? But yeah, like I was saying in the chat, members can watch tomorrow's Haas episode today. You get early access if you are a member. It said I was online. Oh, interesting. Maybe I opened the EA app. But I definitely didn't launch the game. That's weird. F1 24 comes out 31st of May, I think. So, yeah, we haven't got long to wait. Let's dive on into the McLaren Woking base, the MTC, and get ourselves sorted for Spa. All right, then, here we are. First order of business. We've got at least one upgrade to put on. We can put on a new rear wing to the cars. DRS effectiveness is actually worse somehow with that. That's weird. But we'll take the extra. We'll take the cornering performance. Oh, Justin, quick question for you. Can you message me on Discord? You said you were in the Discord. Message me on Discord. I think I know which username is yours, so I can give you VIP access. I don't want to give the wrong person VIP access, if that makes sense. Not to be sort of excluding people, but just want to make sure I put the right person in. I think I know which one you are, but yeah, just to be certain. Now, quick question: is this the first season? Yes, it is. This is season 1. We're only doing one season with McLaren, and then we'll be changing the theme of the streams, which we should probably start thinking about, considering we are getting towards the end of season with McLaren. Need your help on this. We have a new chassis that we could manufacture right now to take to Spa with us. Do we emergency manufacture? Yes or no in the chat. Right, what's the chat saying? Tommy says yes. Callum says only do one. The F1 driver says yes to 2 emergency upgrades. How many places on the grid does it gain us? It gives us a little bit more in terms of speed. Well, I say speed, but medium speed performance, and high speed performance, which is really important over the next 2 tracks. And it gives us a little bit more straight line speed, which would be useful. Only do one. Lots of people saying only do one. Okay, let's emergency manufacture one because it's still $2.2 million, and then we'll, yeah, exactly, cost cap emergency 2 and then 1. Well, bear in mind we've got the summer break after this, so we can always manufacture. If we just do normal, it's only 9 days, so we can manufacture the rest of them in the summer break, and then Oscar can have everything ready for Zandvoort. I think I'm going to go with the majority, which is saying to do 1, and then we'll give that to Lando Norris, and he can then go for glory today. Let's make sure we've got everything on both cars. Justin, I will give you that VIP Discord access in a moment. You think you found a glitch around Imola? Tell me more. Okay. Let's open ye old Discord. Obviously you can't see this. There we go. So Justin and Callum, you should both have access to the VIP area of the Discord, the AHGP Motorhome, access to the VIP store link, and the Paddock Club chat and the Paddock Club section, where in the future, not all the time, not for every session, but we'll do some sort of watch-alongs with some of the F1 qualifying sessions and sprints and stuff, and maybe some sort of reactions after races and stuff like that. So it'll be a bit more interactive in there than just your standard Discord area. But let's get... What VIP access are you on about? In the Discord, yeah. So you should have access to the AHGP Motorhome. What's it called? AHGP Motorhome. It's down the bottom on the left-hand side. You should be able to see it there. Hopefully. It says you guys are both online, so you should be in there. Right. Piastri crashed turn 1 with Ocon, and then and on the straight. Whoa, that is weird. Yeah, the game has completely bugged out there. Had to go full wets with McLaren at Imola, did Tommy. Right, let's get off to Spa then, because we've got lots to do. We've got a sprint race to navigate, we've got qualifying, we've got the race, then we've got the summer break, and then we've got Zandvoort. Should you continue your Ferrari career mode? Absolutely. Return Ferrari to their mid-2000s glory. Am I doing the thing where you pick a strategy? Absolutely. So if you are a World Champion tier member, you will get to choose the strategy. You're at Miami, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Win that championship, Callum. Right, let's sort out car parts. I think we put did we put a fresh engine in today? I mean, we could. Do hard, medium for Piastri. We'll do the strategy calls when we get to the strategy screens. I will offer it out then. You're in your 10th year with Williams. Nice. How many championships? Right, let's go through practice, simulate the session. Lando looks like he's got some pace. He's gone hards in practice 1. Interesting, interesting. 2 drivers, 1 constructors. Feel free to suggest the strategy, Elite, because then one of the members may be able to put it forward on your behalf. Okay. Fresh power unit? No, I think we'll be alright. With the Mercedes doesn't degrade as quickly as others. The Haas power units that I've got, which are obviously Ferraris, they just get a beating, like, all the time. We are eating through those components. Don't think we've had to take a grid drop yet with McLaren. Yeah, soft, medium, soft, or soft, medium, medium. That would be my advice at Miami. Right, let's sort out this. No. We'll go with that for Lando on his setup. Okay, cool. Go with that with Oscar, and then simulate practice. Ferrari lock out the front row. Oscar Piastri has got into Q3. Wow! And Lando is P11. Actually, that's a really good start position. But Kevin Magnussen in the Haas getting P8. Wow. Verstappen only 5th. Okay, we've got potential rain in the sprint. So strategies might go out the window. Simulate the session. Go mediums for the sprint with Piastri. Okay, Lando P10 in practice. Yeah, overheating the tyres can really impact your lap time. You have to be careful. They fixed it because at the start of the game you could just attack on the tyres. It didn't really impact a huge amount. Right, Justin and Callum, strategies please. So Justin, can you give me a strategy for Lando Norris, and Callum, give me one for Oscar Piastri, please. Softs for Lando. Yep. And then mediums for Piastri. Cool. We can push on the... How many sets of mediums have we got? We've got 2 sets of mediums for the race. Cool. And then we've got... Yeah, lovely stuff. I think that works out quite well. Actually, Oscar's done great with the setup there. Actually, let's... yeah, we can't do too much with it because... Check the forecast. We're all good. It's dry in the sprint. Hards. Are you hards for race? Okay. I think we are good to go. Might be wet for the sprint. I think we had the rain in practice, so I think we've missed it. Okay, let's start the sprint. Ferrari's on the front row. 5 red lights. They're out quickly. The lights are out. The race is on. What's Oscar Piastri up to? We're on the outside. And we have hung on to P9. What's everybody else doing on tyres? Okay, Oscar's the odd one out. He's on the mediums. Everybody else is on softs, which is good actually because Oscar's a little bit harsher on his tyres. So he's going with the 3 ahead of him. Well, the train ahead of him, which is good. And then Lando and Gasly are catching up. Callum's P1 and P2. Did you get Ches murdered? Did I see Ches get murdered in Creator Series? No, I watched TM Ardix stream. I saw him get collided with a lot. Let's put it that way. And then he still managed to do very well. I won't spoil it for anyone who's not watched it yet. Could go aggressive. Absolutely. Let's just stay aggressive on the tyres. And Lando is on it. He's closing up to the back of Gasly. DRS is active already. Are we going past? Go on. Send it. Send it, Lando. Yes! Lando! Beautiful stuff. Now, do I talk in Ben's chat? No, I just watch because usually I'm doing stuff. I mean, honestly, whenever I watch streams, if it's a big streamer, I tend to just lurk because there'd be so many messages you don't actually get that much interaction. But when it's a, say like with myself, a smaller channel, you've got enough people you can sort of have that conversation with. Oh, we've got a crash involving multiple cars, a virtual safety car. Oh, the Ferraris. Miles ahead, by the way. Absolutely miles ahead. Oh, my word. Charles Leclerc has just killed Carlos Sainz. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. That was the unsmoothest operation. And Ferrari, having locked out the front row, have just destroyed them. They're going to lock out the back row for the race. Oh, wow. My word.
Keep the delta close to 0.
Okay.
Okay, so now we harvest battery,
Recharge.
conserve tyres. That was a big crash.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape.
It is a virtual safety car. It should really have been a red flag because
Copy.
I think someone needs to check Carlos Sainz still has a pulse.
Yeah.
So we are now 7th and 8th. Leclerc has a 5-place grid penalty, which will make absolutely no difference. So Alonso has backed everybody up. He's 6 seconds behind. So I'm guessing that he had to stop for Leclerc's car. Maybe. Right, here we go. We're back underway. Let's attack and deploy. What do we do with the drivers? Do we issue team orders? Do we let Lando go past?
Yeah, go on.
Because I don't want them colliding. And obviously Lando is on the softs. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Rarely defend. Drive in clean air. So hopefully Lando now goes by. We'll have low overtake aggression with Oscar. They are both on the back of Lewis Hamilton, which is good news for us. And Lando down the inside. They've both got DRS. Hamilton is moving across. Let's have Oscar now sit behind his teammate. There we go. Just sit behind him. And then you can follow through, hopefully. Here comes Lando. And that is P6. Wonderful stuff. And now we could get a fantastic start position for this race. This would be amazing. Okay. Oscar, get you driving in clean air. Normal overtake aggression, please. Let's just go balanced on the fuel. We don't want to kill the engine. Right, we need to make sure Piastri can get DRS off on Hamilton, which he will, and Hamilton's outside a second. Lando's already passed Did he pass? No, it's Alonso! Alonso with the lockup. Shades of Silverstone in the Haas save. Goodbye, Fernando. This guy is so washed, it's unbelievable. Stroll is P3 in your save. That is incredible. Lando Norris going for now P4. And we could still yet catch Lance Stroll. What's Oscar up to? Still chasing Hamilton. Let's just store up some battery. And yeah, we could probably attack on the tyres all the way to the end here. Lando, what are you up to? Let's just go aggressive. Tyre starting to get a bit hot. Are we driving in clean air? We are. Let's deploy battery, push engine. Dropped back a bit from Magnussen here. That's probably because the tyres are a bit too hot. Piastri is still in DRS range of Hamilton. Let's deploy. Stroll does get better ratings in games than he does, I think, necessarily deserve. You're on a podium streak with Lando in your McLaren save. Yeah, go McLaren! In this save and in Elite Silver's save. Do light push for half a lap and then they're cool again. Yeah, let's try that. We'll go light on the tyres. Let's deploy battery. What's Oscar doing? He is right behind Hamilton still. Lando, are you going past? Are you feeling the overtake? Nearly. Nearly. Justin, great advice. Tyres are now ready to be used aggressively again. But we are absolutely... Thoughts on Liverpool and Arsenal? Just ha 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 ha. Things you love to see. As a Chelsea fan, it's great. It's great. Callum, I know you're a Liverpool fan. And I know it hurts. But as a Chelsea fan, I love it. Lando! Yes! Get in! Don't I hate City? No, us oligarch clubs have got to stick together. that's all I'm going to say. No, yeah, my childhood was brought up with Arsenal were our rivals, then it was Liverpool, and Tottenham, you just don't like them on principle. So, yeah, that's my basis for that. Oscar Piastri is currently ahead of Lewis Hamilton. We completely missed that because Lando Norris is doing Lando Norris things. Now, six laps to go. Can we catch Lance Stroll? Can we catch Stroll? Did I see your message above? You are Spain. You're at Spain and you have 70 points. Guess what position I'm in the constructors? I'm going to go with P4. Can we get some classic underfueling in the race? Absolutely. Are we catching Lance Stroll? We are faster by 0.7 of a second. Lando is a god on his tyres on this game. What's the gap? Oh, go on, let's deploy the battery. Go on then. Oh, go on then. Piastri trying to get... he's just got into P5. McLaren are doing a madness. Oh, you're P5 in the constructors. I was close. I was close. We are P4 and P5. Oscar is doing bits as well. Justin is now the chief engineer strategist because he's got the best advice. I've got the best fans. They've got the best advice. It's a perfect team. You, me, this is just great. We are P4 and P5 with McLaren. I am loving this. We can go aggressive with Oscar's tyres. Let's send it. Do a last lap Lando. We're going to harvest into turn 1. We are 3 seconds back, but I've seen it done. Where if you just go hell for leather, then you just pull out this mad lap time. Let's push the engine. Just full beans. Absolutely full beans. Push the fuel on both. Piastri still P5, actually pulling away from Magnussen now. So this is great. We're going to start in the middle of the top 10. We're going to get some superb points. Alpine will only get 2 points. Mercedes in the mud. Not as much as Ferrari though. Where's Lando? There he is. He's not really catching Stroll on this lap, which is sad. You're doing the McLaren save on hard difficulty. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we will save bits and pieces here. Perez wins the sprint, but no one cares about that. Lando Norris comes home in P4. Wonderful stuff. Here's Oscar Piastri. McLaren are back.
Let's keep it up.
We will keep this up, Lando. Don't you worry. Oscar to P5.
Well done.
Amazing stuff.
That's the
How many points do you think I've got in my Mercedes
So
career
P5.
in Miami after round 4?
When it mattered.
I'm going to say 55. 55. Yeah, Piastri is very underrated early on. If you don't mod him, then he's a bit rubbish. Look at this. Everybody moving up places because Ferrari... Oh dear. Ferrari did an oopsie. But McLaren are back, baby. we can shoot for a podium. We can absolutely shoot for a podium. Have I seen the message above? Yeah, so I went 55 points, F1 driver. That's my guess. Let me know. Am I correct? Okay, we have clear skies. Piastri crashes every race. He's very crash happy. So, strategy for Oscar Piastri, please, Justin. And then Callum, give me one for Lando Norris. Soft, hard, soft for Piastri, yeah? Okay. So if we do something like this, we can also attack on the tyres. Like that. Something like that. Happy with this? Aggressive. All the way through, yeah. Let's go. We'll go a little bit later and we'll stop. We'll be attacking on the tyres later on. We'll underfuel as well. How far do we want to underfuel? 1 lap, 2 laps? Lando soft, medium. Hey, Joshua Wani in the chat. Welcome along. We're at McLaren. We've just secured... What happened? Oh, 4 points. 4 points with Mercedes! What are you doing? Thanks, Josh. Thanks for being a subscriber and welcome to the chat. Right, soft, medium for Lando. Oh, no, that's soft medium. There we go. Yeah, Lando should be able to do that strategy quite nicely. Okay, cool. Underfuel Lando by 2 laps. Sounds like a smart decision, considering we're going to have to take the tyres a bit further. Yeah, check the aggression. Make sure you're not high on overtake aggression. And if you're pushing the tyres as well, the drivers are likely to make more mistakes. Do you know what? We're going to underfuel Piastri by 2 laps as well because we want a fast start. What we will do is, once the race settles down, we'll allow Oscar to go ahead of Lando and then he can start making progress. So, I think we're ready to motor race. Let's do one. Do a motor race, not, you know, the rude phrase. Anyway, there's a kick stake. People way out of position. Maybe just assess. Here's Ferrari. They're looking out the back of the grid. If you're only just joining us, they took each other out in the sprint. Charles Leclerc annihilated Carlos Sainz, who was in the lead. Alright, it's now a Red Bull front row. Perez on pole. We are P4 and P5. We're shooting for a podium. The lights are out. The race is on. What's Lando Norris up to? Can he get the better of Lance Stroll? Not yet. But we will try to.
So Lando, overtake will be available.
Overtake is very available. And is it possible on the Aston Martin? Is it too early to drive in clear air? Probably. Okay, we are in motion for our podium push. Is this a 24 mod? No, it's not. This is a special McLaren livery. I'm also wearing a sort of a retro McLaren shirt that I had from back in the day. It's got David Coulthard on it. So I think it's from like 2004 maybe. So yeah, we're going retro here at McLaren. Oscar has not made the start I was hoping he would make. Lando is absolutely flying. And I love it. Okay, we need to go standard on the tyres with Lando. We don't want to destroy them too much just yet. Let's see how things go. Piastri's already out of DRS to Lando. That's not ideal. So we had no upgrades until Austria. That was when we could start upgrading. A bit like they did in real life. Okay, Lando. We don't want to kill the tyres yet. What's everybody else doing? Okay, they're murdering their tyres, basically. That's what they're up to. If we can just stick with Stroll, we might be alright. Do the light tyre thing. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Ocon running wide. Tyre temperatures are okay for now. So I don't think we need to drop our pace. Lando's still getting DRS. Oscar is now 2 seconds behind and Lando has dropped back. Yeah, this is Spa. So we've moved past Austria. That was when we could... So what we spent the first 8 or 9 rounds doing, Josh, was developing parts, like stacking the upgrades, if that makes sense, and then basically putting a really developed part on the car for Austria. And then since then we've been putting upgrades on the car to make it better. And this is the end result. Not quite as good as McLaren in real life, because obviously they won the sprint in Qatar at least, and they were leading this one. But we're doing much better now. What's happening after the McLaren one? Not sure yet. Got some ideas, but not settled on anything yet. But what I'll do is I'll do another poll on the community page for everyone to vote on the next stream. So if you've got like some ideas of something we can do, like a challenge, then throw them into the Discord section for video suggestions. This is just going to be a 1 season save. So we did 1 season with a randomised grid, and we're going to do 1 season with McLaren, and then we're going to do probably 1 more season on this. Piastri is now behind Lando Norris, so I'm going to get Lando to rarely defend, and then Piastri can go past, and he can be the lead of our attack, hopefully. Do you know what? Just gonna get him to don't fight teammate. Moves out of the way. There we go. Lovely stuff. And now Oscar can deploy. We've got a yellow flag. Cars have crashed. Please be the Red Bulls. Is it? No, it's not the Ferraris. I think it's one of the Alphas. Oh no, it's probably... Oh, it's Bottas and Hulkenberg. Okay, Piastri up into P4. He's got a second on Lando, who can probably deploy.
Overtake is available.
And let's see if Oscar can close the gap to Stroll. I mean, yeah, he did on that lap. And we are closing down the Canadian. So at least I think this is... Ah, Lando! That's not good. Get back on the track, man! Dude!
Keep pushing.
He wasn't even pushing. He wasn't even pushing.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, we're just going to get a picture of him sat there. One season Ferrari tried to win the... Well, we used Ferrari in the randomised grid, so we'll need to use a different team. Oh, Lando. Right, Justin, what do we do with the tyres? Do we box him and then undercut everyone to sort of mitigate this? Oh, Oscar! Oh,
No hop done.
bro! Alright, at least he's not lost any positions.
Yeah, we don't want to lose too much time.
What is this? Right, low overtake aggression. Let's get everything back straight again. Right, box Lando for mediums. Okay, we've got another yellow flag. This is the yellow flag Grand Prix. Norris is back up into P11. Let's give it a couple of laps, and then we will try and undercut some people. Yeah, the tyres, once they get to 50%, they'll not give us anything. So let's bring Oscar in now for those hards, because the hards we can push on a bit more. So we'll undercut with Oscar. God damn. He's had a pit stop issue. What happened here? They had a Valtteri Bottas moment. Then they didn't want to let him go. Great. Am I planning to go multiple seasons with Haas? Yes, I am. We will be going 2 or 3. At least 2, hopefully 3. Battery empty for Lando. Let's bring him in now. So we'll go mediums with Lando on the next lap. So let's attack with the tyres. Hopefully don't mess it up. Let's deploy the battery with Oscar. Am I excited for Creator Team? I am buzzing for Creator Team because AXGP will actually be on the grid. We're going to get some... Well, there is a shop available. If you go in the... hang on, if I put it in the... in the description, that's the word I'm looking for. Let me find it. I will put it in just under the Discord link. We've got another yellow flag. It's been and gone. It's Magnussen with a lockup. There he is, recovering to the track. Okay, so there's the store link. Lovely stuff. Alright, there should be a store link in the description now for everybody. And that means there's another yellow flag. Ricardo now with a lockup. So yeah, there's basically what we're going to do. We're going to sell some. Well, I say sell some. There is merch available if you want a shirt with the AXGP logo on, the new AXGP logo on. Then they're available to you. If you're a VIP member of the Discord, you can get them for slightly cheaper. And yeah, we can be the team. You are part of the team. This is AXGP and we're actually going to be on the grid. Absolutely buzzing for it. And I'm loving Lando Norris making overtakes. We are killing the tyres though. So we probably don't want to keep doing that. Piastri going nicely as well. He's closing up to Albon. A safety car kind of around here would be superb for us. Hulkenberg is staying. Drugovich, we're looking at replacing. Another yellow flag. What is happening today? It's just constant yellow flags. Sargent has crashed. And well, I mean, if you go into the wall, literally into the wall, that's probably a big crash. F2 only. So yes, so F2 and GP2 champions only. So we might let Drugovich go and bring in another driver who has won the GP2 or F2 championship. So we'll see. Drivers in the pit lane now, so we're not that far ahead. I mean, we've got ourselves in front of Hamilton, so we've got track position, which is kind of where we were before. Where's Stroll? He's way ahead of us. Piastri up into P9. We do need to conserve the fuel. Hulkenberg with another lockup. Now we're up into 7th and 8th as Norris also gets past Albon. Okay, we're going to do the driver switch again. We don't want them holding each other up. Lando could probably tow Oscar along. What's the next track? It is Zandvoort, which we should be alright at, to be fair, with high-speed corners. Perez still leads this race, by the way. Lando now into P6, and hopefully he can take off from here. Let's deploy this battery that we've got. Hamilton moves ahead of Piastri. What tyres is Hamilton on? Mediums. Okay, that makes sense. Lando is chasing Carlos Sainz. He's actually going past Carlos Sainz as we speak. Carl Lando, please don't crash. Thanks very much, lads. Please stay not crashing. There we go, up into P5. We're saving some fuel. That's probably why Oscar has dropped back. Let's attack on those hards. Really go for it with them. Bayer Leverkusen winning the Europa League. We'll see. I mean, they've got some tough opposition. Atalanta are no mugs. Someone asked me for thoughts on Elite Silver. Thoughts on Bayer Leverkusen winning Bundesliga. Yeah, I mean, it's a massive achievement for them. And they've been so close. They've had some fantastic players over the year as well. So it's about time they won something. Battery empty. Someone asked me about Creator Series. There you go. Justin, opinions on Creator Series last night. Well, having only watched Ben Daly's point of view, it was quite an exciting race. I was also... What was I doing? I had it on sort of on the table while I was watching Race Across the World with my wife. So I kind of caught bits and pieces of it. But I'm guessing it would have looked a really exciting race. The final few laps where he was battling Tom 97 was really, really good. And Tom really... He needed that good run through Magus and Beckett's, and he got a slide on just on the exit onto the Hangar Straight, and yeah, that kind of screwed him. Alex and Jake had a moment. Yeah, I saw that one. I mean, Alex Gillen tries to play the Saint. I'm not sure he is as clean as he tries to make out he is. So they're all as bad as each other. You know, they're competing at the end of the day. Okay, I'm going to bring Lando in on the next lap, so lap 30. Are we on lap 30 now? We are. So set softs. Yeah, Alex tends to play the victim a bit too much for my liking. Do you know what? Let's bring Piastri in now as well. There's enough space between them. They are fourth and fifth on the road. Piastri is now ahead of Leclerc and probably about to not be ahead of Leclerc. We've saved enough fuel. That's good to know. Right, we need clean pit stops, please, fellas. There we go. 2.7 seconds. Nice. 2.5 seconds. Even better. Too late. Already gone for the softs with Piastri. We stuck to our plan with him. Cool. Right. 10th and 11th. And we're on much, much better tyres. So we should be good to go from here. There is a whole bunch of cars. Just look, we could we catch Leclerc? Probably not. We could certainly get back up to P5. Because Hamilton is only 5 and a bit seconds up the road, 6 seconds. Oscar, he should get solidly into the points. But yeah, we should be able to catch Hamilton. That should be plenty doable. We're immediately going past George Russell. Let's have a look at this. Classic DRS overtake. There's like no one on the hills. They need to fix this. They need to have actual fans. It's like 2020. No fans at Spa. Things you hate to see. Oscar, I'm going to get you to deploy. Yellow flags. Albon locks up. This is the lock-up Grand Prix. Lando is sizing up Fernando. Down the inside to Stavlo. Beautiful. Magnussen with the lock-up as well. I mean, if Haas had two drivers on this game who had actual control, because Hulkenberg makes mistakes, Magnussen makes a lot of mistakes as well, they would score so many points. They would genuinely outscore Mercedes, I think. We're going to rip through this train as well, by the way. Oscar is coming up quickly to get aboard it too. We are just scything through. Lando's already passed Sainz. Did he do that into Puon? He did not do that into Puon. Bro's a madman. He's gone into Puon. Alpine not for sale in the future. Don't believe a word. Don't believe a word of it. Piastri just crashed. It was P10. No. We don't like it when Piastri crashes. Puon is your favourite corner name. It's a funny one, isn't it? It's a funny one. That's Hamilton we're now going to overtake, and then it's Ocon. Round the outside of Hamilton. Don't mind if we do. We'll get DRS. We're gonna jump on. Oh no, we're not. We're gonna driver's eye it through Eau Rouge. We've overtaken Hamilton. Ocon 5-second penalty. You know it. Here's the overtake on Hamilton because I clicked the wrong button. He's driving the rest of the race with no front wing. I'd just retire the car because he saved the mileage on the engine. Lovely stuff from Lando there. And we'll go back to normal viewing positions. How far back? Well, Piastri's now on the back of Russell. Let's get him driving in clean air. And then we should be good to go with the overtake. Are we going to get past Ocon on this lap? We might. If he sends it into the bus stop. Are we sending? We are not sending. Now we're sending. There we go. Lovely stuff. Back up into 5th place. We are 9.2 seconds behind Leclerc. Not out of the question. Here's Piastri moving into the points. So McLaren looking for double points. Oh, that was almost a collision. Very close. Glad it wasn't. Lando, you need to do a disappearing act, mate. Can we catch Leclerc? We are miles behind Stroll. Could we catch Leclerc? Maybe. Lando with the fastest lap as well. So we are flying right now. Piastri is about to nail Hamilton. Here he comes. DRS? No, not finding that way through. Hamilton protects. Lost your podium streak with Lando. That sucks. That sucks. But all good things must come to an end. As must our Haas point streak at some point. Lando P6, Piastri P15. I mean, P6 isn't too bad, as Piastri now overtakes Hamilton for P9. We're closing on Leclerc? Not really. We are faster than Stroll, but he is some 9 seconds up the road, sadly. Without that lock-up, we get a podium. Absolutely, we beat Stroll. Well, we still might catch him because he's slow at the moment. His tyres are dying as well. Our tyres are thriving. Let's deploy with Piastri. See if we'll get Alonso. There's Lando in P5. Here's Piastri. I mean, he could even get P7 here. This would be great for Oscar. I think, has he got points yet this season? I don't think he has. Where are we? Let's go here. Oh, he did get some points. Probably in Silverstone. But he's about to get some more because he's going around the outside of Fernando Alonso. Man, he could have been teammates with at Alpine. I mean, these are two blokes he could have been teammates with at Alpine, and he's going to overtake, hopefully, both of them here. They're side by side at all sections of the track. Lads, can you both just get out of the way so that Oscar can have the positions? Please. We've been side by side with Fernando Alonso the entire lap. And now everyone has DRS thanks to the... Oh, the Sauber. Bruh. That's so annoying. So annoying. Podium in Zandvoort. You know it. You know it's coming. We are just about catching Stroll. Lando might still beat Stroll. It's only 1.7 seconds. Let's deploy and
Overtake is available.
attack on the tyres. We are having Lance Stroll on the last lap. Push with the fuel. You too, Oscar. Here's Lando. Right. Get him. P4. That's what we're aiming for. There's been a crash. We don't care. Sargent has crashed again at the same corner. Come on, Lando. Driving clean air. We've got to go for it. We've got to go for it. We're going for it. Here we go. On board through Blanchimont. This is terrifying. Are we going to send it? We are going to send it, and we're going to have the position. Thanks very much. Lando Norris to P4. Leclerc finishes on the podium from the back. No, Stroll has stolen it. Oh, you oh my gosh. We're 0.0.
P5. Good work.
Oh.
Good points. Well done. Well done.
We didn't get it. We didn't get it. You're sick from helmet cam. It's not for everybody, is it? We were... Now we've overtaken him. Oscar finishes P9. Yeah, I should have pushed a bit more on Piastri, but I didn't want to risk him smashing into them, to be honest. But 5th and 9th, not too bad, considering both drivers were off the track. So we'll take that, I suppose. Oscar celebrating like he's won the race. Right, well, we probably should have been on the podium. Without that lockup that cost us loads of time, we would have probably been far enough ahead of Leclerc to... Wow, would we? On the one stop, would we? Interesting. Interesting to have found that out. But Lando now into the top 10. Moves ahead of Esteban Ocon onto 42 points. He scored 16 points over the weekend. Oscar, I think actually, did all of his points came from this weekend. So Oscar had not scored points yet this season until the sprint. McLaren, now, wow, we've just taken a walloping 16 points out of Alpine. And they're going to be quaking in their boots. We might even yet catch Mercedes with the sort of performance there that we've just shown. Look at that. That's the things you love to see. Pit stop competition. McLaren are the bee's knees when it comes to being fast in the pit lane. One stop would probably have got us a podium, yeah. Right, all the manufacturing is complete. And we can manufacture these new side pods as well. Oh, the Dutch Grand Prix is in... Oh no, we don't have the summer break yet because I took out Imola. Did I take out Imola? I think I did. We don't have the summer break yet. Okay. Only pit stops matter, you know. So, okay. If we do rushed, we can get... Oh no, we won't. Do we emergency manufacture one of these as well? Do we emergency a new side pod? Again, put it on Lando's car because it gives us all of this extra boost. Yes or no to the emergency? One or two? One or two? 2. Okay. It's only 3.5 mil. That's fine. They're done. Let's get the new chassis going. We'll have 4 of those, please. No, too late, Justin. I've already done it. Already did it. We need new suspension parts for Oscar. Okay, so let's have a look at our car with Lando. Okay. According to this, we are very good. Let's put the new side pods on both cars, and we can be even gooder. You're watching the MotoGP, it's going bonkers. 3.5 is fine. Yeah, we can stomach that. Not a problem. We're McLaren. We have money. Okay, let's do our performance targets now. Qualifying position, 2 cars, 12th or higher. What is the cost cap? Irrelevant is what it is. It matters not to us. And we're going to go 2 cars in the top 10 today at Zandvoort. Here's our cost cap. We have about 48 million remaining. But because we're not doing a season 2, we don't need to bother with research, so we can just keep applying upgrades to the car. It's fine. The leader crashed out. Oh dear. That's never a good thing. Pit crew are exhausted. Well, that would explain why we had pit stop problems. Okay, Dutch Grand Prix, come at me. Did I see your message? Oh yeah, there is a bit of a glitch. I think it's to do with like having different mods or something, because when I go to the screen to do the difficulty meters, have it like low, medium or hard, that doesn't come up. I'm just relying on what the clicky arrows show me. If I can keep going right, then I know I'm in the middle. If I can keep going left, then I know I'm in the middle as well. So yeah. It's something that I've noticed, but I just sort of have to get on with it. Doesn't affect the gameplay as such, so it's fine. Right, let's save the engines. Should do a save on hard difficulty. Well, the back end of the Mercedes career mode was on hard difficulty, and we saw how that nearly got away from us. But George got the job done in the end. I mean, that's a potential stream option, isn't it? We return to Mercedes and give it one final season on stream. Unless you'd rather see me work with different teams again. Right, simulate to qualifying. Carlos Sainz has a grid penalty, probably for new engine parts, because his teammate may have destroyed them. Maybe do a save with Williams. Okay. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Right. Okay, so we are 7th for high speed around Zandvoort, and we need top speed and acceleration. You need top speed around Zandvoort? Really? Sargent will win the championship. I mean, we can try. Okay, I think that looks like a decent enough setup for Lando Norris. Sargent is terrible, isn't he, on the game? Bless him. Okay, let's see what those setups do. Simulate. Qualifying. Get us both in the top 10, please. Well, Piastri's got to the top 10 again, and Lando was 14th. And Mercedes not even in the top 10. Damn. Verstappen on pole at his home race. Shock. Okay, right. Callum, are you still here? Otherwise, Justin is choosing a driver's strategy. Justin, give me a strategy for one of the drivers, please. Soft, medium, soft for Lando. There we go. And we'll under fuel as well. We have actually got a 100% setup with Oscar Piastri. Look at that. What happens if a person with a world champion member isn't here who picks the other strategy? I pick the other strategy. But if we've got more world champion members, we'll share it out. So it'd be a bit more random in that respect. Let's go medium. Oh, the softs have taken a beating already. We got no new softs. They all use softs. Blech, I don't like that. Got no new softs for Piastri. This is disgusting. I hate it. Yeah, you can't really do a one-stop though. Let's go medium hard, then soft. Whoop. And let's go aggressive on them all. Or not. Actually. Might want to check Lando as well. He will have fresh softs because he didn't make it to Q3. But we've obliterated our tyres through qualifying. Hard, medium. I mean, can you get away with a one-stop? Tell you what, let's start on the medium-hard strategy. Let's stick with the medium-hard soft. Let's go with that. Under fuel Lando a lot. Because we need to make the progress. Under fuel you a bit too, Oscar. There we go. Right. Let's do our third motor race of the evening. Max Verstappen on pole position for his home race. 3, 4, 5 red lights. The lights are out, the race is on. Oscar Piastri from P6 thanks to some grid penalties. Are we getting up the inside of Stroll? We are. We are indeed. Oscar Piastri to P5. Yeah, you get a shout out in a video if you remember. The first shout out is on Wednesday because obviously you will have seen that tomorrow's video, which went live today for members, was already recorded before I started the memberships. and I'll sort of rotate them, so you'll get a shout out maybe, I don't know, once every few weeks. But everybody's name is on a separate screen at the very end of the video to say thanks. So your name will be included in the video, even if you don't get the shout out at the start. So Lando Norris up to P12. That's a good start. This is terrifying. Just getting run over. My poor head and that the poor cameraman who has to sit in that position. He must be scared out of his wits. Of course, I jest. It's not. There's no cameraman there. Right, let's take the tyres down, make them nice and cool again. Yeah, I like that idea, Elite. Chuck a prediction on there before you watch the video as a comment, and then see where they end up. Definitely go for that. Right, Piastri is 2.5 seconds behind Perez, but that's fine. Perez is not our fight. Lando driving clean air, please. What's everybody else doing? Right, mostly softs and mediums. That's fine. Stroll's on mediums too, and is wearing his out more. Right, Lando, those tyres are too hot. We are now ahead of Lewis Hamilton, though. We are about to be not ahead of Lewis Hamilton. No, I tell a lie. We are ahead of Lewis Hamilton. That's Sainz, who's had a grid penalty just ahead of us. Let's pick the pace back up and get back into DRS of the Ferrari. Question for you guys in the chat. Which is the series you've enjoyed most so far? Oh, no.
Oscar, is everything okay?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh. Are you seeing this? Oscar Piastri has crashed out from 5th in the race. Okay, so this lot are going in. Where's Lando? Oh, it's too late to get Lando in. What even is it? Is it a full safety car? Crash involving... Oh, Stroll's had him off. Stroll's... Oh, and he's just... Oh my God, he's sent him absolutely rocketing to the barriers. Thank you so much, Stroll. Okay, let's... Do we leave Lando out? Do we leave him out? Because I think we're going to miss the pit lane anyway. Get him in. Get him in for what? Bear in mind he might be too late to get him in. Where is he? I mean, to be fair, he's already steering towards the the pit entry. Go hards. Go hard or go home. Hards then soft. Let's get him in. And we can put the mediums on, actually, later on. Right. Hopefully, he goes to the pit lane. No! It was too late! Oh, we've missed it! It's a full safety car.
Safety car deployed.
Okay, now what do we do? Now what?
Delta.
Cool.
We're going to have to stay out. Where is the safety car?
Yeah, confirm.
Okay. I think we might be alright. Just let him box. Safety car hasn't left the pit lane yet. Piastri got the penalty! Are you for real? Is this game serious? Is this game serious? Do you know why it is? Because we didn't pray to the F1 gods. We did not ask for their forgiveness for our sins today. Box.
Landing.
Oh, look,
Okay.
someone stayed. The Red Bulls have stayed out. Russell's stayed out. Leclerc's had a pit stop issue. Okay, so do we come out ahead of Ocon? He's gone to hards. We're going to be in this whole traffic jam. We needed to pray. Do you know what? Oh, we're going to be next to Stroll. Ugh! That was close. Right, tell you what. Emergency prayer session while the safety car is in progress. We are here today to lament the loss of P5 with Oscar Piastri. So let's just take a moment to remember how good those first laps were. Dear F1 gods, we ask for you to help salvage this race. We have been wronged by Sir Lancelot of Strollland. He assaulted and destroyed young Oscar Piastri. We pray for this safety car to present us with good strategy, where the F1 fates come back to us and we are able to score points. We ask for good pit stops and clean overtakes, and we ask for Stroll to get his comeuppance by losing his seat. In the name of Sir Lewis Hamilton, of George Russell, and Fernando Alonso. Amen. Okay, we're back. So hopefully that prayer session has helped. I'm loving the prayer emojis in the chat. Yes, Elite, anyone who joined the stream right then would be so confused. I love it. Oh, it's brilliant. And while you... when did I win a Drivers' Championship with Alonso? It was the randomised grid stream series. Just going to turn my fan on. It's getting a bit warm in here. So while we were praying, there was a moment where one of the Ferraris, it was Leclerc, because the way they weave, if you watch how they weave, they go from like all the way on the right to all the way on the left. You might see it here actually, if we stay on board. Did I see your message before that? You always forget. Who is the middle driver? That was Russell, wasn't it? They're going to do the weird weaving thing? No? But yeah, so Leclerc was actually in the barrier at one point. Before that one. As an open lobby champion, do you get anything? You get the kudos. It did pass my mind to offer out like a 1 month free membership, like a gifted membership. But I thought that might be a bit too much. I want it to be fun. Just a casual play sort of thing. The kudos. But yeah, I mean, maybe at some point in the future it can be, a way to get. There could be something for it. So we'll see. Let's get this race back underway with an extremely long safety car period. Safety car ending.
Okay, the safety car.
So who's gone to hards? A few drivers, mostly mediums.
It will just be recharge off.
So it's a free pit stop. We basically regathered all of our fuel, which is lovely news. So look, see the aggressiveness of the weaving. They go from one side of the track to the other. Fuel in the mud. Fuel advantage in the mud. I mean, we're good on fuel now, so we'll be fine. But Red Bull, they've got to be super fast to get their strategy back on track. Here we go then. Lando Norris, please do an overtake on Lance Stroll. Nothing doing so far. Oh, there we go. We're past. We said the magic words. The F1 gods have heard us. They've heard us. Lando with the scent. That is beautiful. That was for Oscar. May his car rest in pieces. Good thing we didn't give him all the new parts. Have some of that, Stroll. Yes. In your face. No amount of money can buy you braking ability. Should you get rid of Piastri next season? I mean, you can stick with him. He will develop. He's got quite a high ceiling. But in the early seasons, he is a bit crash happy. Let's not kill our tyres. Let's look after those bad boys and see how far we can get. So we're in a DRS train now that's headed by Alonso. You're in Season 2. Give him... I mean, what overall is he at now? Is he into the 80s? Stroll does troll things. Oh, he does. He isn't improving much at all. Talking of Stroll. He had the audacity. I mean, Lando was stuck behind the rolling roadblock that was the Haas and AlphaTauri, but I think we've got back ahead. We are. And now we're going around the outside of Ricardo. Hi, Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, now we need to push, go aggressive on the tyres, and escape. 80 and has been since the start of the season. Well, that's weird. Why hasn't he improved through the season? How far into Season 2 are you? Yeah, Lando gets really good in this game. I've seen a save that's in like Season 9, and Lando is like the only recognisable F1 driver from like current day left. Canada, yeah. Maybe see where he is at the summer break. If he hasn't improved to like overall 82 or something, then maybe don't bother. 95 rated, yeah. I mean, that's mad. He must be absolutely destroying everybody. Oh, the game is just lagging a little bit on my screen. Please don't do this to me. He did replace his engineer. Well, maybe that's had something to do with it. Come on, let's get into P12. Let's harvest some energy, actually. While we've just got DRS, we'll sit in this train and harvest. Yeah, Lando has got insane tyre wear stats on this game. It's actually... Aaron's PC in the mud in a minute. You know it's going to do it. What I have done is actually delete... I put the F1, the Mercedes series onto a hard drive and then I deleted it off the computer so that it frees up a bit more space. So hopefully my computer is at less risk of crashing, because the local disk space had like 21 gigs left, which isn't much, of course. So hopefully that helps things. But obviously when they're moving really fast at like twice the speed, I think it's just maybe processing things. Verstappen into the pit lane and returns in P6. He's actually done a really good job there to get back out in P6. Every stream something has happened. Some of it's been my incompetence. Don't worry about that. We're just going to sit in this train. Who's heading this train? It's Hulkenberg. It's our old mate. Oh, there's cars going for the pit lane. Norris has overtaken Magnussen. How old's my PC? It is a second-hand PC, which I've had for nearly 2 years. I bought it off a friend of mine who lives in London. When I used to live in London. We are... Box if you're in traffic. Hey, Pretty Herard. Need to get to P10. Yeah, we are now in P10. We're all good. It's not too old, but I don't know how long I had it, how long it was in use beforehand. But I think most of the parts are new. I suppose I can always add upgrades to my PC. So yeah, maybe I can do that. And obviously, the support that you guys give me as members, well, I say fine, help that, but everything that I get from memberships and advert revenue on the channel will go back into the channel. So I've got a day-to-day job, which, I mean, I'm not paid a huge amount, but I earn enough, so I don't need to rely on this. You are supporting the channel, and everything you pay will go in, and everything I make off the channel will go back into this. So if that means better computer parts, that's good news. Right, we are now on the back of Alonso, whose tyres are fading. We're up to P8. This hard tyre strat might be coming to gel for us. Let's have a look. Where could we put some mediums on and get to the end? So we could probably go to about lap 45 and put some mediums on. I like the look of that. Are we driving in clean air? We are. We'll just keep driving in clean air. Tyres are at a good temperature. Let's deploy some batteries, see if we can get past Alonso. We're going to get past Alonso. We are ahead of the Aston Martin. We're trying to put some distance between us and Stroll because he hates us. Keep Albon, get Pourchaire for Williams. Good shout. Or Lawson, yeah. Maybe do Pourchaire and Lawson. We need to get this DRS from Ocon, which we have not got yet. Let's push with the engine, see if we can catch up. Ocon is then a couple of seconds behind Hamilton. So we could still get a decent result out of this. Hamilton goes into the pit lane. Stroll is now the car behind us again as Sainz goes into the pit stops. We're up to P5. This early safety car and the changes of strategy is throwing this race wide open. DRS now for us against Ocon. Things we like to see. Did Alonso pit or is he just running out of tyres? I think he's just backing off. Okay, now we are chasing Ocon. We're only 2.5 seconds off of Russell for a podium. But then there's Perez and Sainz. Pourchaire Lawson combo sounds nice. Yeah, I think if we do a Williams save, maybe we do that. One of those two. Okay, hello Carlos on your soft tyres in your Ferrari. We need to pass Ocon here. We don't have enough battery to do it, so I need to. Let's just follow him and top up. Has he got? He's on hards actually, and he'll box before us. Wow, look at that! Three wide, and Sainz makes a double overtake. That'll be worth watching again. Is it going to show us? Of course not. It's decided not to show us. Couldn't make up its mind what was going on. Okay, we've got past Ocon. That's good news. Let's harvest into turn 1. Then we can press on. Sargent for a moment was there, was P8. 22 grand a year, that's very good. Very, very good. What parts do you need For Oscar's car, everything. For his body, all of it. Yeah. And Lawrence Stroll can foot the bill. I've just noticed. Oh, hang on. Up here, above the circuit, where it just says fastest lap, that's the sea. This is the beach. These are the details that you don't get to spot during a video. Right, Lando, P5. We are 10 laps away from our pit stop. And we are the lead runner who stopped under the safety car. Everybody in front of us, in fact, well, Leclerc stopped. And he's just come in now for softs. Really? He's going to have to stop again. You have a 3-place grid penalty with Oscar next race. I mean, I'm appealing that. If I can, I'd be sending every possible email to the FIA. I'm not sure we're going to quite make it to where I want to, so we're just going to go light on the tyres. We've got 3 seconds in hand on Ocon, which is fine. Just need to make it to that stop window, so we can put the mediums on and really go for it. Ocon has stopped. Russell and Hamilton are slowly edging their way closer. Let's go standard. Tyres are now a bit chilly. Red Bull and Ferrari are too quick. Yeah, that's to be expected though. Okay, we're nearly at the pit stop. Just fast forwarding to that. Yeah, we're about the 3rd fastest car, 4th fastest car. Perez in to the box. Is Alonso still on those mediums? No, he's stopped for softs now. So everyone behind us is going to be... Are they going to be stopping again? We could be either absolutely on the magic strategy now, or we're in the mud. Okay. Use everything you've got in the tyre.
Okay.
Bring it in to the pit lane, and we'll put some mediums on it and see what happens. Here we go then. Important stop. McLaren have been the best in the pit lane so far this year, and I think that's going to continue. We drop out in P11. Lovely. We're just ahead of Sargent. That's good. Now we can attack Magnussen and Ocon. So there's a lot of drivers ahead who will need to stop. They'll all stop again. So I'm kind of concerned that they're all going to go for another set of softs, and we're going to be in a bit of a pickle. Let's get these tyres up to temperature. Yeah, Mercedes aren't very good in this game. They don't develop the car very well. They just tend to go backwards. Okay, closing in on Magnussen. Passing Magnussen. Good job. His tyres are about to fall off a cliff though. Mercedes 9th in the Constructors. Sheesh. So Hamilton in now. What's he gone to? He's gone to a set of softs. I don't like what's happening here because we are going to be struggling on tyres.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, confirm.
I think this has kind of got away from us. Let's see what happens when everyone stops. In comes Stroll, keeping him far away from us. Alonso and Russell in. Yeah, soft tyres. We We could do with another safety car, to be honest. Alpine are in an alternate universe in your save, says Alex. Explain. Are they? Is this a universe where they're actually good? Okay, we've got 10 seconds to Russell, so it's not terrible. He'll catch us pretty quickly, I think. Does a 13.4. He's a second a lap faster. But those tyres will wear out quicker, which is going to be our saving grace. Alpine are first in the constructors. What cereal they've been eating? The Russell Shuffle. Yeah, it's going to get us today, I think. They got Max. What? What in the PowerPoint presentation did they do to get that? Let's deploy some battery. Close up to Ocon. Right, it's now Alonso who's chasing us. We're not able to catch Ocon. He's on older mediums. Focus on high-speed upgrades. Yeah, I would say so. Mainly because the car's good at that. Let's make it even better. What's our lap times like compared to Alonso? We're losing 0.8 a lap. Actually, no, he picked up his pace there. Maybe we had... Did we have a bit of traffic? No, we didn't have traffic. 14.6, 14.4. Yeah, it's just starting to level out the performance here. We need to catch Ocon though, so let's harvest some energy into turn 1. Closing in. Yes, slowly, slowly, slowly. If we can get DRS off of Sonoda, that would be very useful. It'd help us protect ourselves from Alonso. We are catching Ocon. It's now 1.4 seconds. Actually, if we drive in normal positions on the track, it might help us. So I think we should get DRS from the AlphaTauri here, which will help. Let's continue harvesting. Alonso is about to get DRS as well. The AlphaTauri gets out of the way. We've got a virtual safety car. This is fantastic. We're going straight in for soft tyres. Someone stopped at turn 3. Leclerc has done Leclerc things. Just crashed at turn 3 all on his own. Whoopsie daisy. Into the wall. That's a real I am stupid moment. Right, let's get Lando in the pit lane. Anybody else going in? Ocon, you going in? Whoop, we've got this weird cutscene. I hate it when it does that. VSC. Is it going to bail us out? We're going to drop out, hopefully ahead of... Well, we should be comfortably ahead of Hamilton. Oh, yeah. Okay. The tables have turned. And now we can attack all the way to the end. It's not far. What lap are we on? 65. Yeah, I mean, might as well go for it because we'll have better tyres and we will be so much faster. Yeah, their tyres are about to tip over that 50% cliff, sort of. And yeah, they'll be slower after that. So here we go. It's sort of 6 laps for glory, isn't it? Yeah. What's the gap to Stroll? 6.5 seconds? Any ideas for Williams for drivers? I would go Albon and maybe see if maybe go Albon and Lawson Creator Series. You're Chez's engineer. Does he need an engineer? Yeah, he's on Twitch, isn't he? I've never watched him, to be fair. His chat does his strategy. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So when he wins, we'll credit you, Elite. Right, lap times. Yellow flag. Cars are crashing. Is that... Sainz has been taken out by a back marker. He's lapping... Is that Hulkenberg? I know it's Magnussen. Ferrari have had their race completely ruined by those two corners. Right, we are closing in on Russell. Then we'll be trying to catch Stroll. Ocon is running out of tyres. We might still yet finish ahead of him. Just avoid high-risk curves for a minute, please, Lando. Sainz gets the penalty for that, because that makes sense. Let's drive in clean air. Right, we are going to go past George Russell here, because we are much faster. There we go, P7. And now deploy. We need to catch Stroll, who is still 4 seconds behind Ocon. Ooh, I don't know. We might not catch Ocon. It's gonna be close. Ocon is very slow. Final lap, but we are not on the final lap. We have still got 2 laps to go. Well, a lap and a half to go. We are reeling in Lance Stroll. We want to push on the engine. Wanted to go neutral on the deployment. Here we go. Right. Can we get past the Canadian? No, we're not. We're not going to get past him. That's very frustrating. But Ocon is coming back towards us. Let's deploy and hop on board. Can we find a way through? We're going high overtake aggression.
Let's fight early.
Verstappen's won the race. Hamilton has finished a lap down in 9th. Lando's got the fastest lap. Push the fuel. We're doing everything we can. Ocon is so slow up ahead of us. DRS open. Send it. No. Will we get it on exit? Unlikely. It's going to be P7 for us. That's really annoying. Really annoying.
That is the checkered flag.
Dang.
So we are box to slap.
But you know, I'd rather be aggressive with this strategy. We're not going to win the championship, so we might as well have a bit of fun.
Well done.
But Stroll has managed to finish ahead of us, the little scallywag. Piastri, well, he's not as broken as I thought he might be there. But let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen now has a 40-point lead after all of that. Lando Norris now has 49 points. Constructors, Alpine open up 4 points on us. That's not ideal. We did get the fastest lap point though, so that's helpful. Yeah, it was a good effort, wasn't it? Good effort. Yeah, Justin is the only World Champion member here at the moment. But you guys can be World Champion members as well. I mean, you don't have to be a member. Just by watching the stream, watching a video, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, you're contributing all the same. And you're all massively appreciated. I love having you here. It's been great. But, as with all good things, they must come to an end. So this is the end of the stream. Alex Palou has improved. It doesn't matter. We're never going to put him in the car. Mid-season board review. Okay, let's go through this before we depart this evening. We're on target. We're above our target position. Just bin him off. Send him packing to, what is it, Chip Ganassi he's with still. Yeah, high board confidence. Have an extra $1.5 million. Nice. All right, we will switch screens. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for your participation this evening in the chat. It's been great. Such good fun. What a weekend it's been. 1,000 subscribers. A mad stream yesterday, which also became it's like 2.5 hours I streamed for. It was longest ever stream. It was amazing. So, yeah, it was fabulous fun. And tonight was also incredible. We were so close to that podium. It's coming. Maybe next time out in Italy. But again, thank you so much for 1,000 subs, for all your support. So, yeah, I will see you again. Well, I will see you tomorrow. If you haven't seen the Italian Grand Prix episode with Haas, I'll see you then. And there's a couple more videos. Singapore and what was the other one I recorded? Japan. I did Japan the other day. So, yeah, all good. Aaron, you should make it in the stream certain... Yeah, maybe design bits of the car. There's lots of different things we can add to it, so it's cool. We can perfect it as we go along. But yeah, thank you very much. I will see you later in the week. I'll see you next Sunday for more fun with McLaren. Have a great week, everyone. You're the best fans. It's bye for now.